E-Flite Valiant that somebody crashed and pitched it in the garbage can at our flying field.
I went ahead and opened up the Spektrum updater, and I'm going to go ahead and click power and then power again.
Hey YouTube, it's Sean, Griffin RC Planes. So we have the E-Flite Valiant that somebody crashed and pitched it in the garbage can at our flying field. And one man's trash is another man's treasure, right? So inside the fuselage was this AR631 receiver and a smart speed control. Everything else was gone. They had taken the servos out of the wings and out of the fuselage. The motor was gone. However, the receiver and the speed control were still there. The speed control has a broken wire on the battery plug, so I can kind of see why that got thrown away also. But the receiver has me puzzled. So we put the receiver in my test plane, and then we downloaded the Valiant transmitter files to the NX6, and everything seemed to work after some help with you guys. But looking at the forward programming menu, things didn't look the way that they should look. You should be able to see the AS3X gains and the priority, and you should have a couple other options like erase the whole receiver, or you should be able to just change a couple little things, and of course be able to enable safe select if you want and decide what channel and switch you're going to use. But only like a quarter of the menu was available. So the software level in it was an odd software level. It was like 1 point below where it should be. So anyways, in this video, we're going to connect the receiver to my computer and see if the software that's in it matches what we saw on the forward programming screen. And then we're also going to see if we can register this receiver to me. It's possible that the current owner that pitched the plane in the trash can, that person might have it registered, and then I'll have to go through the process of getting it unregistered, which I'll show you guys that whole process along the whole way. So let me grab my laptop and I'll show you how we go about trying to register it. Hang on. If you want to win a jet like this, all you have to do is subscribe. Click the like button and leave a comment. And then ring the bell so you don't miss my next video. At 1,000 subscribers, we gave this jet away. At 5,000, we're going to give another one. I don't know what it is yet. We'll see when that time comes. So hey, subscribe guys. Happy flying. Okay, you're going to need a home computer, obviously your receiver, and the Spektrum USB program cable. It's got a USB plug on one side and a servo plug on the other. These are available on Horizon Hobbies, Spektrum, Tower Hobbies, eBay. You can find them all over. I tried to make my own without any luck a long time ago, so there's more than just a wire connection in here. You know, there's some computer chips and stuff in there, so I don't think it's possible to build your own. Now, people ask me all the time, can this be done on a tablet or an iPad or something? I have not tried it, but I'm sure there's a way. You know, you can program the AR631 receivers through a tablet or an iPad, you know, Android or iPad. You can program your DXE transmitter that way. You can do a lot of the stuff on the RC car sides of things. So I'm sure there's a way. I just personally haven't done it yet. So you will need to go to SpektrumRC.com and you need to log in. I'll show you guys all this in a second. And then you'll need to go from there to what's called My Spektrum. And that's me saying My Spektrum, where my products are registered. So it'd be your Spektrum. And all of your Spektrum products need to be registered. That way they belong to you. You know, if they're lost or stolen, you might have a chance of getting them back, or somebody else can't use them. So all your products need to be registered. Plus, that's where you can see if your products need a update. You will plug your USB into the side of your computer, obviously, and then the very first port from left to right on the receiver says bind, program, data, etc. And you would plug that into the very first one, just like so.
Before we go to Spektrum's website and I try to register this, I went ahead and opened up the Spektrum updater. And I'm going to go ahead and click power and then power again. And I'm checking the software level through the Spektrum updater, and it says up here in the top left 2.38, and the C is actually a 0.4. The lowest level of version software in the list is a 0.5. So it's interesting to me that it has a 0.4. Also, here's the serial number that we're going to need to register it. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight it. And then click copy serial number. And I'm going to unpower the cable. Now we're going to go over to the Spektrum, SpectrumRC.com. And in the top right-hand corner, you can see where it says My Spektrum. And it says you're leaving this website and going to another one. And this is where you'll open up your account, set up your account, create your login to register your products, your receiver, your transmitter, etc. And here's a list of the items that I own and I have, registered with Spektrum. My DX7S, the DX9, my DXE, my NX6, the IX12. And then here's the list of my receivers. And if we look at my 631 right here that is in the Extra 300, and you click download updates, it's going to show you an update. And June 6, 2023 is the most current update for the AR631 that I already have in my Extra 300. So this one just came out last month. Now, the version that has been out since 2020 is 2.38.5. But you remember when we looked at the software level on the Spektrum updater, it said it was 0.4. So if you keep scrolling down and see older and older versions of software, I don't see a 2.38.4. This next older one's a 2.37.8. But this is my 631 in my Extra 300. This receiver could possibly be different, and there could be different levels of updates. So we're going to go to product registration. And after you fill in all your personal information or whatever, we're going to select what product, and we're going to look for the 631 in this list. And take note of this list, guys. Everything in this list is registerable and could possibly have updates. Okay, just like your cell phone or your tablet, there's updates that come out from time to time. Even the receiver in your apprentice is updatable. I've updated it, and then I used it as a satellite in one of my smart receivers. So I probably passed it, but I've just shown you everything in this list here. A lot of stuff is for the cars too, and marine and so on. All right, so AR631, where are you? Right here. All right, now serial number. I'm hoping I can just right click and paste and put it in. So I clicked it once to highlight. Now right clicking my mouse, and I'm going to go down to paste, and bam, there's the serial number. And that's the easiest way to do it, or you can do it through another means that we'll talk about later on. And is it a gift or did you buy it? We'll call it a gift. You know, where was it purchased? It wasn't. And I'm going to put, just for my notes, Valiant. And then it says registration nickname. We'll put Valiant again. That way it pops up in the list. It'll tell me kind of give me a reminder that it's not the extra 300 one. And then you need to copy this code right here. And then a lowercase, no, that's a uppercase C, uppercase S, uppercase B, Y, H. So it looks like they're all uppercase. And right now, when I click register, it's either going to say it's registered to you, or it's going to say this has previously been registered. And it was not previously registered. So now let's go find it in the list of my receivers. See right there, there's the receiver that's in the apprentice. AR631. I'm looking for the nickname. Right here, this AR631 Valiant. Bam. So let's take a look at the updates for it. It might be different. So download updates. And the most current one is a 2.46.1, which is the same on the other 631. And the one older than it is 2.38.5. Don't forget, ours has a 0.4. And the next older one is a 237.8. And that is the oldest. So this 0.4, I don't know. It has me a little boggled. So now the receiver is registered to me, and we can update it, and then we'll do some more videos with it. So that's how you register your products. There's another way of doing it through the Spektrum programmer. I kind of like to do it this way. If you do it through the Spektrum programmer, it's so automated, you don't really have any control. If you want to, it just, everybody likes different things. I like it like this. I got to type it in. I know where it's going. And plus, I get to show you guys how to do this way. So, the Valiant, well, I'll show you on the camera. All right, so we got it registered to me. We'll update it, and then first we'll do the before, connecting it to the NX6, where we can see the software level directly in the forward programming menu. And then we'll update it, and then we'll check it again and show you guys the differences back and forth. So, hey, if anybody gets anything out of what I do, give me a thumbs up, please. And subscribe if you haven't. And make sure that you're still subscribed. Like close to 350, almost 400 people have unsubscribed in the past 3 months. So that means somebody had to physically click unsubscribe, or maybe there was a glitch. And so just check to make sure that you're still subscribed. Okay, guys, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I hope this helps out some people. Happy flying. And until next time, you'll see something with the crashed AR631. Okay, guys. Happy flying. Adios.